This week, I've been slowly preparing for something really exciting. Think big open roads, crisp mountain air, stunning lake views, and no rush. I'm really excited to be continuing a family tradition, a road trip to Wanaka, a place that holds so many special memories for us. But truthfully, before a trip, I'm usually really overwhelmed. Packing can feel chaotic, and my mind races with 100 things to do. What to pack for the kids or myself, chores I need to do, and what I need to buy for the trip. I'm also scared that I'll forget something important or something that the kids really need. But lately I've realised they don't actually mind at all. They love to experience new places and see different things. They have so many questions to ask, and I just love their curiosity at this age. The wonder in their eyes and their easy laughter, that's what I want to remember about this trip. So in the lead up to this trip, I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm going to slow down, focus on what's important, and pack with purpose, bringing the essentials that we need. It doesn't mean that I won't still stress this week, but I'll try my best to enjoy the process. So come along with me and enjoy this cozy home diary.
my clothes. Maybe I should put them in there.
Yeah, good idea.
I've got mine.
I've already packed your suitcase. You can go have a look.
Oh, look. Big fat tummy like a big fat Santa. This is the pink side.
Okay.
Trip.
Trip.
This. Oh, I need it on my knees.
Good job, Caitlin. You want to try that one on?
No, that's
I
mine.
know, I just want to see if it fits him.
Can I see?
Does it still fit? It's very tight.
Well, I still want bigger size. It's so tight.
That's because you wore this when you were 2.